Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for clicking on my video. In today's video, I'm just going to be introducing myself and letting you know what this channel is going to be about. So, my name is Lynn. I live in South Africa. I'm an accountant by profession. I worked in an accounting firm for about 5 years, and then I had to move to a different country. When I got there, the job I had been promised was not really what I thought it was, so I couldn't work. So I ended up staying at home for some time. So while I was staying at home, I ended up trying to figure out how to make money online. Like, I just Googled how to make money online. And then in my trying to figure out how to make money online, I got into rev shares, I got into hypes, I got into MMM, I got into network marketing and all those things. And then in that, the thing that was most interesting about everything that I got into was this investment company which was called FX10. So in this company, what they would do is they told us that they trade Forex, and then they give 10% per month, per week. Actually, it was per week to the investors. So you invest your money. If you invest $100 every week, you're getting $10 for the rest of your life. So to me, it made sense at that time, So I put in $100. So I think I did it for about 3 months. I was getting my money, and then I felt like this thing is comfortable. It's gonna keep on paying and all that. What do? I go and borrow money from my mother, and then I put in some money. As soon as I put in that money, I didn't get any payout anymore. These people disappeared. The website disappeared. It was so heartbreaking. But then after that, then I started trying to figure out, what is this Forex thing that they speak of? Is it really a scam, or is just these people that are scamming people and all that? Then I started looking into it. And then I realized that it might actually be a better option for me than network marketing and the other things, because I just felt like, in network marketing, the only problem that I felt is I feel for people too much. So if I have a downline and they don't get paid and I get paid, I would end up like sharing my money with my downline that didn't get paid, so that at least they can be whole. So I wasn't making as much, but I had a huge downline. But then people followed me because they trusted me, and I didn't want to disappoint them. So I just realized that my heart is not made for this thing. So I left the network marketing thing. And then I realized that maybe if I get into this Forex, maybe it can work, because when I was the first accounting firm I worked for, I actually used to do investments for one of the partners. So I was also kind of interested in investments. So every morning I'll check his investments, where he's invested and all that and all that. So it's something that wasn't new to me. It's something that I'd always been interested in, but I didn't know if normal people could just do it. I thought it was just for like rich people. So when I found out that there's Forex trading, it's actually a form of investing and all that, then I figured, maybe it might be something that I need to look into. So that's when my journey began. That was around 2017. So I started looking into mentorship. I got into different mentorships. I think I was in about 6 mentorships, or not more, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, there's a lot that went on. I don't want to blame the mentors. I would want to say in each mentor I got something. I learned something. It wasn't it wasn't really or like it's all a scam, or I didn't get anything out of it, I just spent my money. No, I actually learned something from each mentor. But sometimes you get into a mentorship and the way they view the markets just doesn't resonate with you. So sometimes it's not their fault. Sometimes it's just not, it just doesn't work for you, but it works, you see. So yeah, I got into a lot of mentorships. And the other thing that I did is around 2020, I left Forex and then I went to synthetic indices because I wanted to make more money faster. And then when I did that, what happened is I ended up, yes, I was making a lot of money, but I would lose it as fast as I would make it. So I would make a lot and then lose a lot, then make a lot, then lose a lot. So it wasn't really consistent or something that I could live on. So then towards the end of 2021, that's when I realized that no, this is not the way I'm not gonna replace my career this way. So that's when I learned about prop firms and stuff like that. So I decided to go back to learning Forex and get into prop firms. So I looked for a mentorship. This time I didn't look for an African mentor because I realized also the other problem that was there with our African mentors is like they'll give you a strategy. As soon as you've finished learning it and you think you know it, you want to now go into the live markets, they'll come back and tell you, no, I found something else. They are tweaking it. By the time you're done learning something new that they've brought, they're bringing something new again, and it becomes stressful. So I figured, you know what, let me just pay the big money, because with our African mentors it's a bit cheaper. So then I realized because I realized most of the time what they do is they'll probably go and join these big European mentors, learn, and then come and regurgitate the information, and then they make you pay for it. And then when they feel like it's no longer working for them, they'll go and learn something new, come back again, make you pay another fee, and it goes on and on and on. So I decided, you know what, let me just pay a subscription in one of these bigger mentorships. So I found one mentorship that I felt like, you know, maybe their strategy works with, because at this point now I know that I want to be an intraday trader. I want to focus maybe on smart money, because that was something that resonates better with me. So I found someone, and then I started the mentorship. I started learning. It was fine. I learned, but I realized that they're doing the same thing. Like, you learn, by the time you want to go and do it, they're coming with something new, a revamp, again another revamp, again another revamp. Then I realized that, you know what, you just have to go and figure out a strategy on your own. So I started trying to figure out a strategy from that information. Then I did figure it out, and then I went and I back tested it. I put down my trading plan, everything. That was this year December, because between time, no, life happens in between, so I'll take some breaks and everything. But then this last December, that's when I was doing the bait testing, trading plan, everything set. I know my win rate and everything. Now the problem when I started trading this strategy life, problem now comes is I only maybe get an opportunity maybe twice a week, once a week. Well, when I was trading synthetic indices, I would get like maybe 20 trades in a day. So I couldn't get used to that, and I'm only focusing on one pair. And also the other problem, the main problem that was there is I had to sit in front of the computer the whole day to monitor what's happening, so that I can get an opportunity. And in sitting in front of the computer the whole day, sometimes I don't get an opportunity, and sometimes when I do get an opportunity, it doesn't go into profit. So it became frustrating, and you end up making mistakes and doing other things that you're not supposed to be doing. So yeah, so basically I decided to leave that alone. And then I was speaking to one of my friends, and then they told me about ICT. I said, you know what, I'm doing ICT, it's working out for me, because you don't need to sit there the whole day. You could actually just trade for a certain period of time and you're done. And for me, I felt like it's gonna work for me better because of my lifestyle, because I'm a mom and I also need to be there for my kids and everything. So I can't be sitting in front of the computer from morning to night. I also have to do some other things. So I decided to start learning ICT. So I did go into ICT, but the problem that I did when I got into ICT is I went in just looking for a strategy. Then I wrote my strategy. I was just looking at videos, at videos, I was just skipping through, looking for a strategy that can work for me, because I already know what I want. I write down my strategy, I finish. I didn't even have time to test it because I knew that it works. Then I went into the markets. I made a lot of money within the first week. The second week I started losing that same money. That's when I realized that no man, this is not on. Then I decided to stop live trading and then go back and start watching those videos again. And when I started watching the ICT videos again, it's like I'm watching something completely different that I've never watched before. Because now I'm watching it slowly, now I'm taking notes, now I am letting it sink in, I'm letting it marinate, I'm starting to understand what I'm studying and all that. When I go into the markets, I can easily see it and all that. And the other problem that I was doing is I was taking trades on the 1 minute chart. And the other problem that I was doing also is I wasn't sure which pair to stick with. So I wanted to trade Euro USD alone. But then I would always, if I don't find an opportunity in Euro USD, I would find myself like, if I see today Euro USD didn't give me an opportunity during London kill zone, I'm gonna go and look for USD card, and I see there's an opportunity, and already I'm thinking, let me switch and go and trade USD card, or let me trade both of them. Now it's so frustrating, and I'm also trading on the 1 minute. It's so stressful. So then I decided, let me take a break, let me, and then I decided to go back and start studying again and again and again. And then now that's where I am. I am studying ICT again from scratch. I've forgotten everything I've learned. I'm just letting the information sink in, learning like I'm learning from scratch. So I would like you to join me on my journey with ICT. I'm going to be updating how the studies are going and how everything is going. So far I've gone up to episode 8 and I've taken notes. I actually took more than 2 weeks to do it, because I would take breaks in between. When I feel like the information is too much, I need to let it marinate, I'll take a break and just let it marinate. And also I've been tape reading, I've been back testing and all that. I'm going to be posting every week. I'm going to make sure I'll keep you guys updated on my progress with the learning and everything that I go through. I want to share each and every step of the way, and I want you to see how, like, the authentic, how it looks, everything from the start. And also the other reason that I've started this channel is for me to be able to look back and see how far I've come and all that. Because if I started this 5 years ago, I would be able to look back and see the progress. So I want to start now documenting my journey with you guys. So I'm going to use this as sort of like my journal, where I'm going to be sharing each and every step of the way. So the plan is to finish learning ICT. Right now I'm on the 2022 mentorship. I'm on episode 8. So I'm going to continue on with that. After that, I'm going to look at the other playlists that have to do with Forex, because I want to stick to Forex. And I think I'm going to stick to Euro USD, but I haven't decided yet. We'll figure that out later. And I also want to share my journey on how I'm going to come up with the trading plan, how I'm going to test it, the results. Each and every step of the way is going to be shared on this channel. And then we're going to go live with it. We're also going to share that. And then after that, we're going to try and take prop firm challenges. We're going to go with FTMO, and I'm going to share that with you guys as well. So please join me on this journey. If this is something you might be interested in, if this is something that you feel you want to be part of, just subscribe to my channel, like my videos, comment in the comment section, and also follow my Instagram channel, which I've linked down. So yeah guys, see you in the next one.